What if Tyrannosaurus rex, the so-called tyrant king, wasn't the beginning of its terrifying lineage, but merely its final, most dramatic chapter? For over a century, paleontologists believed T-Rex represented the pinnacle of dinosaur evolution, 40 feet long, 12,000 pounds, with bone-crushing jaws capable of shattering 8,000 pounds per square inch. But what if its origin story had been hiding beneath the sands of Mongolia all along? A new discovery has sent shockwaves through the scientific world, one that paints T-Rex not as the first of its kind, but as the product of an ancient legacy of migration, adaptation, and surprising transformation. Now imagine this. 86 million years ago, in what is now the Gobi Desert, a smaller, swifter predator roamed a lush floodplain. This wasn't a brute, it was a tactician. Lean, fast, and armed with razor-like teeth, this creature didn't crush bones, it sliced through flesh with surgical precision. Scientists call it Khankhuuluu mongoliensis, but among paleontologists it's quickly earned a more legendary nickname, the Dragon Prince, and the moment you understand why, you'll never look at T-Rex the same way again. The discovery of Khankhuuluu mongoliensis in Mongolia's Bayanshiri Formation has rewritten the tyrannosaur family tree. The fossil itself was first excavated in the 1970s, but for decades it was misclassified as Electrosaurus, another mid-sized predator. It wasn't until scientists from the Institute of Paleontology in Ulaanbaatar and colleagues from the University of Edinburgh re-examined it in 2024, using high-resolution CT scans, that the truth emerged. This wasn't a known species, it was something entirely new, and crucially, it filled a long-missing evolutionary gap. Measuring roughly 13 feet in length and weighing 1,600 pounds, Khankhuuluu had long, muscular hind limbs built for pursuit, a narrow snout filled with blade-like teeth, and unusually long arms, traits that made it look like a hybrid between early feathered tyrannosaurs and later giants like Tarbosaurus. But here's what truly stuns researchers. Khankhuuluu lived 20 million years before T-Rex. It carried both primitive features from older Asian tyrannosaurs and derived traits later seen in the colossal predators of North America. This suggests that the evolutionary path from Asia to North America, and perhaps back again, was far more complex than previously imagined. This one dinosaur may represent a key link in a back-and-forth migration over ancient land bridges, forming a web of evolutionary experimentation that eventually gave rise to the kings of the late Cretaceous. And it poses new questions. Why did this line remain relatively small while others grew gigantic? Was size the only advantage in their world? Or did predators like Khankhuuluu thrive by being something else entirely? Fast, smart, precise? Khankhuuluu mongoliensis isn't just a fascinating fossil, it's a time capsule. It offers a rare glimpse into a world where tyrannosaurs hadn't yet claimed the throne, where they shared ecosystems with horned dinosaurs, duck-billed herbivores, and armored giants like ankylosaurs. Its very existence suggests that the rise of T-Rex wasn't a straight ascent, but a twisted, tangled tree with many branches, some of which withered, others flourished. This dragon prince, with its long arms and hollow bones, tells us that evolution is rarely linear. It's reactive, messy, and sometimes counterintuitive. Its body was built not for domination but for balance, between speed and power, between agility and endurance. And maybe that's what makes it so special. It wasn't the biggest, it wasn't the most famous, but it was essential. Like a spark before a flame, it lit the evolutionary fuse that would change the fate of carnivorous dinosaurs forever. And yet, the discovery of Khankhuuluu also raises thrilling possibilities. Could there be more princes, more transitional species buried in the same rock layers, misidentified, or simply waiting to be found? What if the true ancestor of T-Rex is still hidden, untouched by time and wind? In our next episode, we dive into an even stranger discovery. So go there, subscribe, and let's keep unearthing the prehistoric secrets and mysteries that still shape our world.